Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stina. Thank you so much for being here. Today I was planning on doing a video about reading on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. So today I'm going to be doing a different video that I've been planning. It's all about the new KKW perfumes that I had received and my expectations versus reality. So I'm really excited to share that with you. New here, my videos and reviews don't focus on the specifics of the product, but my actual personal thoughts. So I'm not going to be telling you what the perfumes are supposed to smell like. I'm going to tell you what I think they smell like. I didn't see many videos online that were really in depth in terms of scents. They're just like, oh yeah, it smells good. And I'm like, okay, but hold on, like what is good? You know, how does it make you feel? So I really want to try and go super in depth on what I thought that this would be like versus what it is. So with that being said, let's get started. Also, Aspen says hello today. He wanted to be on camera. Wanna help me smell some perfumes? The first perfume that I'm going to review actually isn't available anymore. So I'm not going to go too in depth. I purchased this one at Ulta. It is the KKW Body I. This one in particular, I was really excited about because I wasn't sure how Kim smelled, and it was her first perfume at the time, her first KKW perfume. And so I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna put you down. So for me, I had smelled it and I was like, this smells okay, but I had purchased it because I was hoping that it would grow on me. I'm gonna smell it. I haven't smelled it in a while because I don't wear it that often. It's, from what I remember, it's a more masculine scent. I'm really going to take my time on smelling these to try and give you an accurate representation of what I think it smells like. I really got it because this bottle is art. I mean, wow. It smells more mature, kind of smells old lady. It's very unisex, earthy, but it has like a top floral scent, kind of like flower. Okay, so I'm going to get really weird in my descriptions, but I hope that it helps you. It kind of smells like flowers growing on a mountain, if that makes sense. Or kind of like if you were living in the mountains with a small little cute family and your skin, like you start to age and your skin starts to get wrinkly, kind of like, you know how older people kind of have this smell to them that's kind of like tangy? It has that tangy smell. It's very like earthy but mature and kind of like almost old. I'm telling you, my examples are gonna get weird, but like when I'm smelling this and thinking of it, that's what comes up in my head. So I like it. You know, it's okay. It's cute. I like old people on the side of a mountain, but I don't like it enough to purchase it twice. It's kind of musky, but I'm not really feeling the musk as much as like that floral scent. When it's on the skin, it does stay a little bit more musky, but yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna get too much into this. But that's how I feel about that one. So this is the KKW Body II. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I never took off the little plastic. Like you could take off this little metal piece. I also always left this on. I just thought it was super cute. Love the bottle. I had thought that this was gonna be smooth, kind of like almost more of a marbly texture, and it's not. But nonetheless, it literally looks like art. I think it's so cute sitting next to each other. Ooh, I didn't even know. Wow, what the hell? Okay, I just got these in the mail, literally like a week ago. Kim, what is going on? That's really disappointing. I always see this happen to people on the internet, and I'm like, it's not going to happen to me, and then it happens to me. That's disappointing. But anyways, but at least the front looks decent. There's kind of like a little chip here actually. And it's, oh my gosh, it's starting to chip everywhere. This barely happened on mine, and I've had this one for a few years now. That's so disappointing. So I was told by the internet that this is more of a beachy scent. So when I think beachy, I think sunscreen. I think coconuts, I think sand, I think a little bit of salt, very earthy. And when I got this, I was like, oh yeah, so excited because I saw people reviewing this online and they're like, smells like the beach. Oh yeah, the beach. And like that's all they could say about it. And I was like, cool, I love the beach. I want to smell like the beach all the time. Let's get this. And so I got it and I smell it and I go, that's not the beach. Like, so there's a reoccurring theme with these very interesting fragrances. Definitely more mature. It smells like it has a really strong gardenia scent. I really don't smell any coconut whatsoever. Maybe the slightest amount, but it's just overpowered by this like sandalwood gardenia scent. And I'm totally into sandalwood, but it's just like not my vibe. I feel bad that I'm comparing this to old people, but when I smell this scent, I mean, yeah, it's maybe a little more mature, but you spray it on and you're like old person. Like you just smell like old person. It's kind of florally. It's okay. I'm gonna get weird again. It smells like the color purple. Does that make sense? You know when candies or Tums or something like that is poorly flavored? You know things that are flavored grape, but they have this weird underlying grape scent or like flavor that's not really grape, but it's kind of muted and musky and just bleh. This is your grape. It doesn't smell like grapes, but it smells like that grape, if you know what I'm talking about. I can see how you might get a little bit of beach, like maybe the scent of like an old rotten boardwalk. I feel really bad saying that. I can't return it. I'm keeping it for decoration. And the decoration part is clearly, literally fucked. Imagine you're walking down an old boardwalk and there are big gardenia bushes surrounding the boardwalk, and you get a little bit of taste of the ocean, but it's mostly just an overwhelming flowery gardenia scent with the occasional breeze of the beach. That's what this smells like. And maybe a coconut drops as you're walking or something. So if you like that kind of scent, that's how I would describe it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be my go-to beach scent whenever I go on vacation. Wrong. Next, we have the Crystal Citrus. Now, I was really excited about this for a few reasons. One, I do love the packaging. The packaging on these ones are incredible. But I had read a book, I did a review on it. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses. And one of the main characters, he has this realm called Valaris. And apparently it smells like citrus. Ever since that book, I have been craving everything citrus flavored, citrus scented. I used to hate like lemons and oranges, but now I'm like, give me the lemons and oranges. The way it was described in the book gave me a whole new perspective. So I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. I want to smell like Valaris. So I had looked at all of the perfumes that there were offered. One, I loved the pinky color. It's up my alley 100%. But two, the reviews on the KKW Fragrance website were all, I love this perfume. Every time I wear it, I at least get one compliment on it. I'm obsessed. I can't believe you brought this back. Never get rid of it. And I was like, wow, love it. Sounds great. And I was between the vanilla one, and this one, but I wanted something that lasts longer. I also saw the oud one or the ode one, but I just ended up getting this one. And I was like, yes, score. So what really bothers me about this does not smell like citrus at all. Like crystal citrus. Nice. Um, you lied to me. If you want to consider that like tangy florals are citrus, then sure. But when I think citrus, I think oranges and lemons and limes, and this does not smell like it at all. It smells like tangy daisies. When I think of this, I think of those really old Victoria's Secret perfumes that were super, super like strong and overpowering and ridiculously floral. I'm gonna close my eyes and give you a scenario for this one. Imagine you live in like a cottage that's surrounded by daisies and tulips. And your mom decides to bring those daisies and tulips inside the house and then put one everywhere you go to the point where it's so overpowering you get a headache. Does that make sense? It smells like that perfume that when you were in high school, you went into the bathroom where someone was just trying to smoke and they needed a perfume to cover it up, and the strongest one they could find was this. So they sprayed it on top, and now it just smells like paraphernalia and perfume. I feel like I'm getting mean. I'm sorry. I'm not mean. It's just like this is what I think of. It's very strong. You wear it, it doesn't really calm down. Like it's just like everywhere. And maybe I don't like these types of perfumes. And I wanted a perfume that lingered, but not like this, you know? I feel like it masks your own scent. It doesn't blend with your own scent. When I was little, my mom always like took perfume and she didn't like spray it once and let it like linger on her. She sprayed like half a bottle on her and walked out the door, and the drive to school smelled like perfume. So maybe I just have PTSD, but I smell this and I think of my mom. Like that's how it is. So it's cute. Like I said, I like the packaging, but not a fave. And then last but not least, KKW and Kylie Nude Lips Fragrance. Um, let's just talk about how this one also has some chipping. Really upsetting for me because I want these to look cute and they're just chipping. It's kind of cheap for a product to do that, and it's hard because I love so much of their concepts and their stuff. Like I love KKW vibes, but I can't get into something that's literally chipping. Like why? Why are you chipping? I've had this for like a week. But anyways, in terms of the packaging, I hate this packaging. I think this looks so cheap. I think this looks ratchet. I think this looks literally so awful. It's a shame because it's my favorite out of the three in terms of scent, but the actual packaging, I just think it looks so cheap. Also, it's just kind of a waste of packaging, like this heavy part when there's only perfume in here. Um, I'm going to spray this one on myself because I love it and I haven't sprayed it on myself today. I am open to different scents, but I will admit I prefer more of a sensual, musky kind of scent. I've been trying to branch out and try new things, but clearly that's not working with those other scents. This smells amazing. It smells sensual. It smells sweet. I really like sweet perfumes. My all-time favorite perfume is the Sweet Like Candy perfume by Ariana Grande. I just haven't been able to find anything comparable to that that's like similar but not the same. This is very similar but not the same. I am in love with this. I wish they made a lot more scents like this that are kind of mature and sensual, but not old lady gardenia on a boardwalk. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna describe what this smells like to you as I enjoy it. The first thing that comes to mind, and it doesn't have a strong scent of banana, but is like a banana cream pie. Like you've been in your kitchen all day cooking a ton of desserts for Valentine's Day because you're gonna have a night in with your lover. Your lover loves cream pies, and so you're making an array of different cream pies that have like that marshmallowy undertone, and it's creamy and it's just luxurious and they love it. Or like putting like a creamy Kahlua in your coffee. Not that this has coffee smells, but you know, giving it that musky, full undertone, not tangy, but like the way this fades is like the idea that somebody that smells really good hugs you and then leaves a little bit of their scent on you, and you're kind of like, oh, that smells good. I'm gonna keep smelling it. It smells so good. Like I'm never gonna stop smelling this. When I think of this, I think of pastel colors. Um, I like light pinks, purples, blues, greens. I think of really dainty, like tiny desserts. I think of innocence with a hint of like a sexy, mysterious streak underneath. I just love this. I love it so much. Sorry, I'm like literally sitting so casual. How unprofessional of me. It wears well on clothes, it wears well on skin. There's just something about this. It's a very clean scent too. Not like freshly washed, but like recently washed kind of clean scent. I don't know. I hope that helps. But this one's absolutely 1000% my favorite. But yeah, I hope that really helps and gives you a better perspective on what you're buying. Um, Instead of just watching people be like, it smells good. Like, okay, but what is good to you? Hi, so I just realized the end of my video cut out while I'm editing it, but I really hope this video helps you, and if it did or if you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to give me a like or a nice comment or even a sub. I would appreciate it. But oh yeah, that's my computer working in the background. Yikes. Oh, cringe. Okay, anyways, bye.